everyone. My name is Ashley, and I'm a counselor. Today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about telehealth.
What's great about telehealth is it's really easy to access. And given right now where we have a pandemic going on and not all offices are able to be open or maintain the appropriate physical distancing to keep everybody safe, telehealth has really been a wonderful way for clients and patients to still access all of the providers that they've been working with, as well as to start working with new providers if they're feeling like they need some support. So let's talk about what telehealth is. What telehealth is a way to access your providers virtually, which means that you go, instead of to appointments in an office, you check in for a virtual appointment. Virtual appointments are held on various platforms. Doxy.me is the portal that I use, but other providers are choosing to use different ones. The important things with any provider portal that's being used is that it is HIPAA compliant, which means that it meets standards for privacy and confidentiality, but also meets the security rule that the HIPAA laws have put out. Telehealth is being used for both behavioral health and physical health appointments. The positives of attending telehealth sessions is you don't have to commute. There's no drive time. So you're not driving to an appointment, you're not waiting in a waiting room for that appointment to start. And then when the appointment is over, you don't necessarily have to drive home because you're probably either already at home or work or wherever you need to be next. Other benefits of telehealth include having less intimidation from sitting in an office with somebody. You're actually sitting looking at them on a screen. And a lot of people find that interacting with somebody through a screen is less intimidating than when you're sitting face to face with them in an office setting. Other benefits of telehealth include ease of access. As long as you have a device that allows you to connect to the internet, you can connect to a provider anywhere. So if you don't have providers living in your area that are easy for you to drive to, telehealth opens up a whole other set of people that you wouldn't normally have access to. Also, with pandemic conditions right now, attending sessions virtually is safer than attending sessions in person. Compared to sessions in person, telehealth appointments are different. You'll find that it's much more talk-based because there isn't quite as much interaction as can happen through a screen as can happen in an office setting. This is particularly difficult for young kids, but it's not insurmountable. I have found that I've been able to adapt a lot of the games and activities that I would do in my office to a computer setting. Telehealth is different from in-person sessions, absolutely, but they are equivalent. And I've actually had a lot of clients report that they prefer telehealth appointments to in-person sessions. To access your provider's telehealth portal, you will need access to a web-connected device. Type in the URL and go to the page. I'm going to show you using Doxy.me, which is the telehealth platform that I use. When you get here, you're going to be asked to check in. So go ahead and type in your name. Please note that you will be seen on camera for just a quick picture so your provider can recognize who you are. Type in your name and hit check in. Then you'll be brought to your provider's virtual waiting room. This is the page that your provider has. What you will see over here is a client queue or patient queue. This tells me who has checked in and is ready for their appointment times. When it's time to start the call, your provider will click on their Start Call button. The screen will change. And then you're ready to go. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about telehealth and what it looks like.